Well, both players, Pam Barnett and Mickey Wright, are going for birdies here at the 17th hole.
Bill, Pam's going for a birdie, but I stepped that off this morning, and it's about 55 feet, so I'm sure what she's going to try to do here is get the ball close to the hole, just off the edge of the green. A little break to her left as the ball comes up, sloping up. Green slopes down to the fairway.
Graduate of Winthrop College. She was born in North Carolina. Well, that was a good putt. But you can see how slick it is, huh?
It gets up there by the hole. You think it's going to stop and just keeps right on going, but it was a good up from where she was.
Had a wonderful junior golf career.
Now, Bill, Mickey's putting right straight across this green, putting a slightly uphill, and the ball won't break much until just as it dies, so she has really a fine opportunity to make a birdie 3 on this most difficult hole.
If Mickey should par in, she would set a new course record of 68. And of course, a 67 is very possible with a birdie here. Anything is possible, actually, with Mickey. She's such a big hitter. And on these final 2 holes, that could tell the difference. And in terms of a swing in strokes, Byron, 5 strokes isn't that much when you consider a person of Mickey's ability.
No, it surely isn't.
This is for the birdie 3.
Before this round, she told me she had putted very poorly in the tournament. She had not read the greens well, even though the greens were beautiful. A little to her right.
It's in. A tremendous birdie for Mickey Wright at the 17th hole.
That's almost like an eagle, Bill, for 3 on that great hole.
7 over par for the tournament. She now moves back to within 4 strokes of the leader. Susie Berning birdied the 12th hole to go 3 over. She was 4 over, but that was neutralized very quickly by the birdie at 17. Pam Barnett for the par. Skitters on by. So Pam will take a bogey 5, goes 19 over par for the tournament as they head to the picturesque 18th and finishing hole. Now we look down, you can see the press headquarters. That's the old barn there to the left. And I don't believe the members of the press and radio and TV corps have ever had such a unique or pleasant experience as we've had here. The barn well over 200 years old. And here you see the hole with the Moselem Springs and Creek. As we look back up the fairway, Clifford Creed's tee shot hooked into those little trees on the left side, trying to protect the shot from the water on the golfer's right. Many of the balls have gone over in there, and as you can see, it's kind of a tough spot to be, about 175 to 180 yards from the green.
Yes, Bill, from here it appears she has to stand so much above the ball that it would be hard to get the ball over that tree and reach the green. Of course, she has 2 alternatives. One is to play out safe or to take a chance and go by the edge of the tree and try to gamble and reach the green to save a good round that she has going. She's changing clubs again.
The overall length of this golf course for this championship is 6,232 yards, but it has such great flexibility in terms of alternate tees that you can stretch it to over 7,000.
You see that Clifford Ann just played the ball out nice and safely into the fairway along the left-hand side, playing safe so she wouldn't get into this water that so many people have gone in. She has about 100 yards left to the pin.
Incidentally, Patty Berg played in this championship this year, finished with 306, 22 over. Patty was the first winner of this form of the women's championship, and that was the only year it was in match play. She won 5 and 4. That was in 1946. So,
Bill,
yes.
Patty told me this morning that she felt quite good to even qualify to play in the last 36 holes here because she had just celebrated her 50th birthday. So we'd have to say congratulations to her for that, and also for the wonderful job that Patty has done for our women's golf in this country. She's been just tremendous.
Byron, we might just say a word about the weather here, which has been ideal today. I know that you're looking forward to going to Carnoustie, Scotland this week with Chris Schenkel and our ABC team that'll be covering the British Open, and I hope you're blessed with this kind of weather in Carnoustie up there on the North Sea, but I'd rather doubt it. You better soak it in.
I'm going to live it up.
Now back up to the 18th tee, elevated some 50 feet above the terrain, and Mickey Wright.
You see, she has an iron, and the fairway's so narrow, she just planted down safely into the fairway. Look at that beautiful swing she put on that ball. And she played it too safe and put it right in under the tree, just right where Clifford and Creed just played from. It's so easy to overcorrect when you try to play safe in golf. It happens so often. You're a great player she is. You wouldn't think that it could happen, but it happens to the best of players. And it appeared from here that the ball went under the tree in not a too good a position, but the marker marked it where that it looks as though it might still be all right.
There's more of the colorful action coming up in the biggest event on the Ladies Golf Tour, the U.S. Women's Open, after this message. Clifford Creed has hit her shot, her third shot up onto the green. You can see her, she's just marked the ball there, and she's has about a 20 to 25 foot putt. Judy Torlumke, however, I believe, is going to be putting first. Judy is up in 2, which is a marvelous achievement on this difficult 378-yard finishing hole. And there you see the Moselem Creek right behind Judy with the weeping willows hanging gracefully over the creek and stream.
Bill, this putt will go down to her left. There's very little slope to the green at that point, though it's almost level, but still fast. But will break sharply to her left as it slows.
If she makes this, she'll be in with a 74 today, or 299. Good try.
It really was just a little bit easier. It's one of those speed putts we've talked about, Bill, a little easier, and it turned and gone right in the hole. But you must reach it if you're going to make it.
So this will be for a 75 or an even 300. Gerda Whalen, the young lady professional from Baden-Baden, Germany, now leads the championship with a 299. She's in the clubhouse at 15 over par. And Judy Rankin puts out for an even 300 in this championship. Now Clifford Ann Creed. Father is a golf professional in Louisiana. Yes, Myron?
This putt that she has is a rather fooler. It's not quite as much downhill as it appears because you're putting toward the mountain. But it's still fast and will go to her, break to her left.
If she makes this, she would have a par 70 for 296. It would take the lead with still other players on the golf course. A year ago in this championship, she finished in a tie for 7th. Certainly a wonderful try. So she will tap it in here for the bogey 5 at the 18th, finishing with an even par 71, and she then will become our unofficial leader at 13 over par. Clifford Ann Creed.
Sure, 5-5, Bill. Those two bogeys really hurt her right at this point.